I've gone and bought all different varieties of water from the supermarket and some from the vegetable shop and to spring waters. And these are the most common water that people drink when you purchase bottled water or boxed water. What we're going to do is do a sample test and show you the pH readings by putting a little bit of water in there and then some pH drops in there so you can see the colour. If we get a colour of the yellow to orange, this is highly acidic water and this is what we do not want to drink. If we get green and above, this is a good pH water to drink. And this is our body's 7 pH, so we do not want to be giving our bodies anything less than 7 pH water to drink. So I'll stop in between them so you
That was
can...
good, that was 50 seconds.
Okay.
It's a bit exciting because we drink most of this water, don't we? I definitely drink this one because I like my bubbly. So let's see.
And I always used to drink the Coles water. And there's always depends on the water when it's being poured and that kind of thing as well. All right. So I'm just might take me a minute to open all these and pour them out.
Would you like some help with that?
Sure.
I'll help you with that.
So,
But it's okay because she wants to show
No,
that she's opening them fresh.
yeah, you can do with both of us on it. So we're just opening all the bottles up today so that you can see that we've just opened all of these. And my lovely handy helper Elena is helping me today. Now we're only putting a very small amount in it, just
Very
like
small.
a centimetre in
It's
there.
okay, I'm doing some on it.
And oh, that wasn't good.
That happens to me all the time.
That's what happens when you
It's bubbly.
I've opened a bottle of bubbles and it's gone everywhere. So we have some different pH waters. Now this one is called Alkalove. Now this is what they confess as being alkaline water. And there's a few different alkaline waters in here as well. This is still mineral water. So just, we just never know what the pH readings are on these waters.
I'm excited for this testing. I'm very, very curious.
This is the cheapest one that you can buy on the market, which is the Frantel, I think. It's usually like the cheapest. Not necessarily the best. So we're just doing pH testings with these waters today, just so that you can see the quality of these. Now, this is not reading the oxygen in the water either. So when we start doing the oxygen meter readings, this is where we look at why the water is not good for you to drink, because most waters have no oxygen in them.
So why is that? Why they don't have any oxygen? So shouldn't that be normal that there is oxygen within the water?
No. So what we'll do is we'll put a couple of videos underneath and some links so you can hear Dr. Michael talk about the science on the water.
I think that's a good idea.
That's a good idea. All right.
Love it.
Best off not getting into too much conversation as far as that goes, and we just say what we'll do is place the details underneath there. So
Again, like you said, there's so much information that does it for us. We don't need to.
we don't need to be experts.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. So we're just going to put some pH drops in each of these. What I have on here is a separate water that has come out of our water filtration system over here. It's a Kangen water ionizer, and that electronically charges the water. So I'm going to show you that one afterwards. But firstly, what we're going to do is just put 2 pH drops in each of these, 2 to 3, and you'll be able to see the difference. So already you can see that the 2 soda waters are not good for you to drink. Okay, so we can see this one is showing that it is pH colour is very nice, and that's what we want when it's saying that it is alkaline water. This is the Frantel one, the cheap one that you purchase. So you can see that that is yellow, not good for you to drink. This is another one here. This is another one that sells quite a lot of it in the shops called Pura AU. So not good. That's highly acidic. That's actually come out the strongest yellow of them all. The Fuji, I see a lot of people drinking this one. That's just come up as just on a nice neutral colour there, which is what our body wants. This is one that states it says between 9 and 10 pH, and that's correct. So not. And when we look at the Evian water. That's come up as your standard pH, which we expect tap water to come out as. This one here is another bottled water that we see as 8 pH. That is more of, just on 8. That's true. This is your standard Coles one. Now, I used to drink this all the time. And this one is actually just on acidic, trying to get to the 7 pH. If it's dark green, then that would be a 7 pH. But this is already turning a very light colour, and it's struggled to go from yellow to green. So that means it's probably not the best one to drink. So we've got 3 drops in that one, and that's a little bit darker colour. So that is about your sort of 7 pH colour. So that gives you a bit of an indication on those. All right, so the next thing we're going to do.
Amazing.
What's that?
Your video.
Okay, hang a sec. All right.
So very interesting.
So the main thing we want to show you is the pH colour test on here. You can see these are highly acidic. Some are pH neutral. The purple ones are high pH level, which is fine, so long as it's green and above. Now with the Kangen ionised water, this is high mineral rich water, antioxidant rich water that's been charged. It's been clean filtered, had the chlorine taken out of it and the impurities. And you can see inside this, it has a massive amount of oxygen bubbles in it as well. Now what we can do is we can actually see that by adding this water to this water down here, if this is changeable, this water will change it to a purple colour. But I can tell you right now, anything that has soft drinks in it, sodas or lemonades or things like that, is very acidic and you cannot change it. So we'll put some here and I'll show you. So I should be able to just change that within a couple of pours. But you can see, as I keep filling the glass, it's trying to change, but it keeps going back to yellow. It's going green, yellow, green, yellow, green, yellow. Whoop, goes green, yellow. See that again? Green, yellow, and it's gone back to yellow again. Really fascinating to watch this. You can see it's trying to go to back. It's trying to go, it's trying to go, it's trying to go, but it won't. It keeps going back to an acidic state. Let me show you this Frantel water. So once I put this in here, you can see that was quite easy to change, which is good. So if you bought this bottled water and you take this with you, you can actually use this anywhere you go. We can try this also with this water.
Oh, wow.
And this is what we want to see happen. Same with the Fuji water. It's taking a little while. That's struggling actually to change. So you can see that it probably won't be as good a water to drink. This one's fine because it's already strong pH water. We'll try the Evian, which is just on the 7 pH water.
Look at
Now
that.
that's really struggling. That does not want to change. So that shows you that that water is probably a little bit more acidic than we assume, because that should change to purple. And that's taking way too much water to do. So,
Incredible.
and we'll go to the next one. So you see the difference in colour. Same with the Coles water. It's trying to change. It's getting there. Slowly, slowly. And the last one, that's not wanting to change. That really should change by now. So that just goes to show you the difference between this water. So I have run out of glasses. I'm just going to empty this one and show you.
You just go full up. That's sort of like.
Right. Can you turn the volume off your phone? That's, you shouldn't be able to hear that
I was
sound.
about to say.
Yeah,
Put it on silent so it doesn't.
yeah, just turn the volume
Speak
off.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is quite incredible.
it is.
So,
But as well, especially how this water has changed all the rest of them.
yes, and
It's
it
super
should
incredible.
always change the water, except for the more acidic it is, which shows you what it's doing to your body. It's
So
not good.
soda water, Elena, you cannot keep drinking it.
Yeah, no, that's what I.
So
It's
we
highly
should be
acidic.
able to-
water for me.
will she be
If
able
you're going
to
to do
find?
this, you get a soda stream and do
That's
it with
it.
this.
I was
Yeah.
thinking, what's that?
So
Fizz up your own.
fizz up your own.
Fizz up your own water.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'll say. If you want to make soda water, get one of these.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you've
do
got
this.
one, yeah. My mum and dad have got one that they probably don't use. I could.
So
Amazing.
do you want me just to do a last little video just with the Kangen water?
Yes, let's do that. Let me see that we can see it. Yeah. Right, so we're gonna get
Okay, so just testing. This is the Kangen water which we just poured straight out of the tap before. And this reads a really lovely sort of what we call 9.5. So I poured this out, it has 9.5 out of the tap, and it's really lovely. So we know that it sits at a really good state of water. So let me tell you what is ionised water and what's the difference between drinking this water to tap water. So any normal water that you purchase or drink out of the tap doesn't have a very much amount of oxygen in it. So you're only going to absorb about 17 to 20% of that through your body, whereas this water, you're going to absorb 80% of that through your body. So then what you start doing is hydrating on a molecular level, all your bones, your joints, your tissue, your muscles. And it also, in the first 3 days, starts returning your body back to an alkaline state. So be careful with the information that you find out on social media, believing that by drinking alkaline water out of these bottles here will actually give you an alkaline state body. That's incorrect. So by drinking alkalized water, when you drink alkalized water, this returns the body back to an alkaline state. A lot of science behind it. If you'd like to know some more, we'll put the details for Dr. Michael. He has some really good scientific information for you.
absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tanya. This was so informative.